There is a thief in your room right now. He doesn't want your money. He doesn't want your car. He wants something infinitely more valuable. He wants your next year. This thief has a name. We call him the perfect version of me. He whispers to you every morning. He says, "Don't start that channel today. You don't have the right camera yet. Wait until you're smarter. Wait until you have the right script. Wait until you are ready." And because he sounds so logical, so protective, you listen. You hand him your Tuesday, you hand him your Wednesday, you hand him your entire youth, wrapped in the ribbon of preparation. Imagine you die and wake up in a library that stretches into infinity. The librarian leads you to a shelf with your name on it. You pull out a book. It's titled "The Business That Changed the World." You open it, but the pages are blank. You pull out another, "The Masterpiece That Inspired Millions." Blank. Another, "The Life You Actually Wanted." Blank. The librarian looks at you and says, "Those were all the things you were going to do later." In this library, later is a synonym for never. You spent your whole life polishing the cover, but you were too afraid of a spelling mistake to ever write the first sentence. That is the true definition of hell. To meet the person you could have been and realize the only difference between you and them was that they were willing to be a messy, while you insisted on being perfect. We have been lied to. We have been told that failure is the opposite of success. It isn't. Failure is the raw material of success. Think about a sculptor. If he is too afraid of wasting clay, he will never touch the block. He will sit and stare at the marble until he dies, imagining a perfect statue. But the master isn't afraid of the floor being covered in dust and broken shards. He knows that every failed strike of the hammer is actually a conversation with the stone. When you postpone your idea because you are afraid it won't be good enough, you aren't being a perfectionist. You are being a coward. You are choosing the comfort of a lie over the pain of growth. A failed video with 0 views is a data set. It is a lesson. It is a brick in the wall of your future empire. But a perfect video that stays in your head, it's a ghost. It has no power to change your life. Here is the hardest truth you will ever hear. The future does not exist. There is no magical version of Tuesday morning 3 months from now where you will suddenly have more courage. You are waiting for a version of yourself that can only be created by the very actions you are currently avoiding. You don't get the confidence first and then the action second. It's the other way around. Action is the fuel that creates confidence. If you want to be a YouTuber, you don't study YouTube for a year. You hit the record while your hands are shaking. You upload the video even though you had your voice. You let the world see your rough edges. Today I want you to make a choice. Are you going to keep being the architect of blank books, or are you going to be the messy, exhausted, but alive creator who is willing to fail in public? The stakes are higher than you think. Every day you postpone. You are choosing a slow, quiet death of the soul over a loud public birth of a dream. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The moment you are in right now is the only one that is real. It is flawed, it is difficult, and it is beautiful. Use it. Kill the ghost of later. Write the first line. Record the first clip. Drop the first stone. Because a ruin is definitely and infinitely more respectable than an empty field. Look at your hands for a second. Truly look at them. These are the only tools you will ever have to bridge the gap between the ghost of your potential and the reality of your life. Right now, you're probably thinking about that one thing, the one idea you have tucked away in the later drawer. You have told yourself you are protecting it, but you are actually suffocating it. You are waiting for the day you feel qualified. But here is a secret the winners don't tell you. Nobody is qualified. Every great creator you admire started as a fraud in their own mind. They were just frauds who were willing to be seen. They were willing to be laughed at. They were willing to produce something average so that one day they could produce something legendary. The screen you are looking at right now is a do-away. You can use it to watch me, or you can use it to build you. You can spend your another hour studying the how-to, or you can spend the next 10 minutes doing the how. The Library of Unlived Days is already too full. Don't add another volume of its shelves today. Don't let your letter become your legacy. Take the messy shot. Upload the imperfect edit. Say the words that feel stuck in your throat. Because the world doesn't need your perfection, it needs your presence. It needs the version of you that is brave enough to be a beginner again. The sun is going down on today. Tomorrow is just a promise. And yesterday is a dream. You only have the now. What are you going to do with it? Because the librarian is waiting and the pen is in your hand. Start now. And look, this video is not just about YouTube, it's about every dream you have. So, I'm saying this again. The pen is in your hand. Start now.